He thought it was a good idea to punch me in my face.
I didn't start.
He said, I told you before, don't put your hands on me, period.
But I couldn't understand what was his problem.
All of this is terrifying.
Anybody hit me, they're gonna get fired. I'm not playing. And once he hated me, then I had to hate him back. I'm all in Miami partying, fighting.
Either I'm gonna hurt somebody or someone's gonna hurt me.
Foxx was charged with trespassing, aggravated battery, and resisting arrest.
I detest jail. Now, I ain't no punk about my
Why are they so mad at me? You have to be prepared for the darkness.
Jamie made money playing piano at fancy parties until one particular party changed everything.
I knock on the door and the guy opens the door. What's going on here? I said, well, sir, I'm here to play for your Christmas party. Then why are two of you here? I said, is there a problem? He says, yeah, I can't have two in my house at the same time. And he says, hey, where's your tuxedo? I said, they didn't tell us to get one.
Much to Jamie's surprise, the man lent him a tuxedo and told him to start playing. But as the night went on, Jamie grew more and more uncomfortable.
As I'm playing, right, they're doing black joke. And they go, oh man, we're just funning, come on now. But I remember about to give him the jacket back. He says, I can't wear that anymore. I didn't understand, racism. I couldn't process it. Why are they so mad at me because of the color of my skin?
At that moment, Jamie hit a breaking point.
I gotta get out of this place because I'm too smart for what's going on right now. And either I'm gonna hurt somebody or someone's gonna hurt me. And then that's when I decided to go to college in San Diego.
His life had never been easy. He was just a baby when his parents abandoned him and his grandmother stepped up to raise him.
My grandmother said, I'm gonna give you all the things that I wanted to give my other children, but I wanna make sure you play the piano because I think that can get you on the other side of the tracks.
It wasn't until his mother came back into his life with a new husband that Jamie had a father figure to look up to.
This man was an educator in the hood, educating kids, because that father taught me everything. He said, because I don't want you to be limited.
And when Jamie won a scholarship to study music at college, his world seemed limitless.
I came from a town where it was just black, whites, and Mexicans, and now here I am, people from Argentina, child prodigies from Japan, and we were all connected in music.
But things came crashing down when his stepdad was arrested.
They put my father in jail for $25 worth of illegal substance. They put him in jail for 7 years. The judge that he would have come to the school and talk to the kids presided over his case and put him in jail.
Jamie was devastated and couldn't face his stepdad.
And I don't like visiting jail. I told my pops, I can't come see you because I see you as a king.
He tried to leave his past behind by building his dream career. But anger was growing inside of him, and one day on set, it erupted into a fight with his co-star, LL Cool J.
We were doing a scene, I was being aggressive, and I was like, so he got upset. And he's like, yo, stop being so rough with me.
And once he hated me, then I had to hate him back.
We did another take, and I was rough with him again. And then he thought it was a good idea to punch me in my face. This wasn't scripted. I said, why'd you do that? He said, I told you before, don't put your hands on me, period.
But I couldn't understand what was his problem.
My left hand grabbed the face mask, and as I was pulling his helmet off, my right hand was punching his chin.
Anybody hit me, they're gonna get fired. I'm not playing.
Jamie was so caught up in anger, he didn't realize how much he and LL had in common. LL, who had to watch his father shoot his mother at a young age, was trying to leave his own past behind.
All of this is terrifying and all of this, but as soon as you walk out of that room, I'm back in my mind where my dreams come true, where I can make something of myself.
Jamie pressed charges against LL Cool J, and the heated feud between them only grew stronger. Lost and filled with rage, Jamie was desperate to have his stepdad back in his life.
It's lonely at the top. If you're gonna get to the top, make sure you got somebody that keeps you in check. I wrote him a letter. I said, hey, things have gotten good for me. When you get out, I'll save your life.
And when his stepdad got out of prison, Jamie took him in. But even having his stepdad by his side didn't stop Jamie from hitting rock bottom.
I'm all in Miami partying, fighting.
Jamie Foxx was arrested in a casino brawl. When police were called, they tried to reason with Foxx, but he became more irate and started yelling profanities.
Suddenly, everything Jamie had worked for was on the line. Would he go to jail like his stepdad?
Foxx was charged with trespassing, aggravated battery, and resisting arrest.
I detest jail. I don't like going to jail.
You have to be prepared for the darkness.
Jamie was released on bail, but nothing could have prepared him for the tragedy that struck next. His beloved grandmother died.
I used to think it was corny when people would say that people are looking down on you. I didn't believe it, but I got a feeling.
The heartbreaking grief put his bad behavior in perspective.
I will never, ever get my head that big and not cherish every moment that we had, because I could have just not come back.
He had been blind to his real role model all along, his grandmother.
She was my first acting teacher. She told me, stand up straight, put your shoulders back, act like you got some sense. That I want you to be a Southern gentleman.
To honor her memory, he made peace with LL Cool J.
LL and I saw each other at a basketball game. We saw each other, shot a look. In that look, it was like, look at all the time we wasted having this kind of like silly thing between us. So we got together, we did 2 records together.
I have learned to hand out the mercy that I'd like to receive.
And when Jamie won his Oscar for playing the iconic piano player Ray Charles, he knew who to thank.
She still talks to me now, only now she talks to me in my dreams. And I can't wait to go to sleep tonight because we got a lot to talk about.
Today, Jamie focuses on being a role model like his grandmother.
To all you kids in here, I want you to be able to think that every option is open. My grandmother taught me every option is open. What can I do to pull back the mask of some of these injustices? And that's what's been so fulfilling.
Jamie's story shows us the importance of moving forward.
When you are on the other side of those tracks, you know, you can stay stagnant. Well, I can never, but you really can.
And using your past to build a better future for everyone who needs it.
When your opportunity comes, if you're prepared for it, now you can jump into it and grab it.
Basically what life is, finding the right notes to play. Life's underneath the fingers and all the notes are there. You just have to make sure that you find the right notes.